Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated. Welcome to my recap of Love During Lockup. This is episode 65. Some or other. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Wah, and I do recaps of relationship reality television such as Love After Lockup, 90 Day Fiancé, Love Off the Grid, and thank y'all for joining this live. Hello, Summer of Dragonfly, the domestic gordita. Congratulations on starting grad school. That's so exciting. Doris, hey Mickey, Mazcat, Yazel, Ramsterdam. Got some OGs in the Heatsy house. That was really corny. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry I did it. It happened. Who else? Jasmine is in the house. Hello, everyone. El Padilla, Shanda Lewis, Latanya for Fowler. Hello, everyone. How are you? Adama. Mona, how's Germany, girl? How are you? Adama, that's the name of a song. That is a popular name, no? In Nigeria? West Africa? And isn't it the name of a song that, what's his name sings? What's his name? Fine. Half White? Fine. What's his name? Jidenna. That album, yo, I forgot about that album. Chiefs. Whew, that's a good album. I started watching Adults Adopting Adults. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What is this? What is this that you're what? Hi, Charlene. Hi, Playing with Danny. Whew. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm watching Love Off the Grid. You guys should get into that because it's, but God bless it, only four couples, 1 hour. It's like Love in Paradise, the Caribbean. Him, not Femari, she. It's like that, but not in the Caribbean. Off the Grid. And there's, I have a favorite couple already, girl. Joe and Maisha. Tell me more. Okay. Dorothy, hello. Aspasia, hi. How is the little one? Mona says, Dedria, hello. Mona says Germany is cold and wet right now. We have a thunderstorm. Okay, listen. It is a solid 70 degrees here, and the wind is blowing and the sun is out, and it is very California outside of my window right now. So I'm so sorry. Jidenna, yes, West African name. I only know Flavor singing that song. Yeah, no, he has a song called Adama, I think. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly, but I think he has a song. Renee, hello, welcome to my channel. Sometimes I get so Chris and I have crossover audience, and Renee is one of them, and so is Quasi, like a few people. And so I only see certain people on Chris's channel these days, and so Renee, hello, welcome. Haven't seen you in a long time. Monica X, how are you? Hello. Thank you so much to everybody who's my moderator right now. Yeah, me, Aspasia, me, I'm watching it. Oh, okay, Gambia. Okay, I feel you. Karen, I just started, girl. You were not late. We're introducing ourselves. Brown Girl Reading. Hey, girl. How are you? I see you got some activity happening on Instagram these days. Lisa Collins, Wahima, Lino. Hi, it's me. Jan's favorite teacher says, can't wait for your take on 90 Day Fiancé because I watched it this morning on Discovery Plus, and I think you're Team Jasmine after seeing it. Bitch, you know who I am. You know my name. Yeah, I just finished. Sorry, I got another laptop so that I could do 2 things at once. And I just finished editing it. Not editing it, I'm sorry. I just finished filming it. So I'm allowing it to color correct and such while I do these. You know, she got to multitask. Otherwise, I would never get anything done. But yes, I'm team whoever makes me laugh. Okay, and Jasmine was bringing the heat this episode, y'all. I can't. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We got 50 people in the room right now. Let's get started. What time is it? How long have I been messing around? We're about 5 minutes in. We'll go 6 minutes, and then I can put the timestamp in the video that says when this video actually started. But I want to start color correcting. Are my presets in here? I don't know if my presets are in here. They're not. I have to build new color correcting things. Yo. Well, I'm sorry, this video is not going to be color corrected. Okay, I can't do that. I can't do that. Let's get started. All right, let's get it together. Tars, hello, all the way from the land down under. Hi, Tars. I have a question. Tars, do you watch Drag Race? 1, 2. Do you watch the spinoffs of Drag Race, like UK versus the World? 3. Also, did you know that for some reason Drag Race Down Under wasn't a part of UK versus the World? I don't understand why. But anyways, that's a separate conversation. Hello. Hi, Jana Lynn. Hi, Chris W. And if I missed anybody, to say hello, and thank you everybody for joining the live today. Let's jump right into this episode. So I completely missed last week's episode, and I don't even know what happened because by the time I realized that I completely missed the episode, it was already down off of YouTube. So I didn't get to watch it at all. I moved last week, and so Friday was prepping for that, and then Saturday I moved the whole day, and I just completely forgot about my life online, and then Sunday I did 90 Day Fiance like normal. But let's get started. So I don't know what happened with them last episode, Haley and Dalton, but I do know they're having a lot of drama this episode because Buzz Lightyear, the super lawyer, looked into Haley's situation, even though he didn't have to, because he was like feeling bad that Haley was giving all of the money that he helped her get on Dalton, who is a grade A scammer. So my last memory of her and Dalton, it was the episode before last, which is where she went over to Dalton's daddy house acting crazy. Like, I want to be part of his life. Me and Barrett or Bennett or Huxley, what's his name? That child. We're going to be part of that life. So Buzz Lightyear, the super lawyer, calls her in and says, hey, we've done some research for you because we know you're not doing any on your own. And we want to let you know that recently you gave him $500, right? Well, somebody else that he's talking to needed $500 to get out of debt or something. And the amount was so little. I said $500 to get out of debt. Isn't that like a week of work? That's like, not a week. A week of full-time work? Why didn't this person just get a job for a week and pay that debt out? Like $500 is not a lot for debt, So I thought he was going to say 5,000, but he said 500. And so he ends up finding out that Dalton is funneling money from Haley to this other person. And Haley is very upset. She is crying about it and feels like so taken advantage of and feels like such a fool. So she goes into the office looking like this, and then she comes out like this. And all I have to say is, Haley, if you would just give us an eyebrow, all of the rest of your makeup would make sense. Okay? Just give us an eyebrow. Here's the truth. If you do nothing else with your face, give us an eyebrow if you don't have any. Now, if you have some, give us a little liner. A little mascara if you want to as well. Mascara personally doesn't do anything for me because I have the smallest eyelashes, like you can't see them. And even if I were to take these off, I don't have any. But if she would just give us an eyebrow, everything magical that she's doing with her eye makeup and her lip would come together. And so that is all I have to say about her. I feel bad for her because I do think that she feels like she is bagging the popular kid at school. Like she wasn't. She was poor and raggedy and, poor and raggedy in high school. And now she's getting the cool guy in the 8th grade who dropped out, who's so intelligent. He's like a bad boy and he's like a scammer and he's like a white collar criminal. And she really thought that he was going to come out of jail and help her with his baby. And, as Buzz Lightyear, the super lawyer, says, reality train just hit the depot. And I said, did you just refer to the train station as a train depot? You are an elderly individual. We no longer call them train depots. He said the runaway, he said the reality train just hit the depot. I said, Buzz Lightyear, super lawyer, thank you for all that you do and for providing such colorful words and commentary to our lives. We are forever indebted. What are y'all saying? You all can tell me what happened last episode with her, but I don't really know. Dalton is a damn dog, girl. This girl believed him. I can't even believe it anyway. Shannon Van. If you guys don't, hey, y'all need to go follow Shannon Van. Shannon Van does Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recaps, as well as I think just Bravo. I think Shannon, am I wrong? Do you just do recaps, or like do you talk about all of the housewives? Yes, let us know, and I'll send folk your way. Talenha, hello from Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Was that right? I hope it was. Yeah, it just like very, very. Ugh. I don't agree about magical, but I agree she needs a brow. What's happened to Giselle? Why are we sending 11 prayers? I think $500 and then some. She spent, she spent a lot on him. But she just found out that last $500 was for some other girl. And so yeah, I just feel like it's unfortunate for her. Dalton is milking Haley for all she got. Remember how his dad told her that he's not ready to settle down? Yeah, he knew what time it is for real. So Shannon Van says, I talk about any show that has something interesting to talk about that week. Today I did Gino from 90 Day and Real Housewives from Orange County. But thanks for the shout. Yes, you're welcome, girl. Check her out. Shannon Van, Instagram and YouTube. Oh, Giselle, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. All the best. All the best. But let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about other people's lives. Okay. So the next couple that we are going to talk about is Santiba and Talsie. Y'all, I love me some Santiba. Do y'all not love Santiba? Do y'all not see a little bit of yourself in her? Even though she I don't know, she's endearing to me. There's something about her getting her second wind. I mean, she's foolish. Don't get me wrong. She's foolish. But there's something about her, the pureness of her heart in this situation. So in this episode, we start out with her and a homegirl having two big glasses of wine. And I said, now that I can drink, I understand. Just get where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. So they're having some rosé and they're talking about how excited she is for the next steps with Talsie and how frustrated she is with this whole process. And we hear this over and over again in the Love After Lockup world that, just the having to have phone calls monitored, only being able to talk to them at certain times, not being able to really, communicate the way you want to communicate. And so she is just so excited that Talsie is getting out of prison and that he'll be going to the halfway house soon. Yeah, you guys, I see this. I don't know what's happening. It's just, it just is like hanging out, living its life. So she then gets dressed, goes out with the same girl to meet more girls at a dinner. And she's so cute. Like, I'm feeling it. She's giving me 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it when I can tell what year or era a girl felt her best. And I feel like you might be able to tell that about me. What year, you know what I'm saying? They felt their best because then they really stick in that pocket, but then they look really good in that pocket. And I feel like Santiba's giving us that, especially after she's lost all her weight. She's giving us a beautiful red lip. She's giving us a red nail. I mean, the two little pigtails, with the whole thing in the bang, you know what I'm saying? It's a very specific era, but it looks good on her and she's wearing it well. And the thing that I love the most, you can't see it in this picture, but let's go back to this picture, is that Mama said my bra is going to be showing. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear a bra with sparkles on it so that it matches. And I used to do the same thing. If I was wearing a shirt or a tank and my bra came out a little bit, I would find a bra that matched that shirt. But even better, if I could find something with a little bit of embellishment on it. Now I know it's hard for the girls with the heavy tetas, because the bands be thick. But I just think it adds a little bit of something, I know there are people who are like, your bra shouldn't show, period. But when you've got heavy boobs, like you just have to wear a bra. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, I'm gonna give you this like bridal. It's a thick band, but it's got the embellishment on it. It matches her earring. I just was like, Santiba sis, I support you. You know, I'm all about women empowerment, and I support her in this moment. So she's talking to her homegirls about Talsie and how excited she is. And you have the friend who's like eating a French fry very delicately. You have the friend who's just like cutting the meat. No one's actually eating any food, right? Because they're on camera. I could not chow down if there was like lights in my face while I'm trying to talk to my homegirls, and then you expect me to eat? Absolutely not. So I do understand what was going on and why she was just like timidly like putting a little bit of food in her mouth, because she's trying to have a conversation and get to the meats and potatoes of her homegirl Santiba. And they are like, Santiba, you're making the right choice. And she's like, I don't know if I am, but I'm willing to do it for love. I'm willing to put myself out there, and I can only be supportive, as you know that I am. Monica says, I spend a lot of money on bras. Let that strap show. Yeah, I got it. Elaine, hello, welcome. I'm glad you guys are having a good time in the comment section. Santiba is giving modern rockabilly. I'm into it. Her makeup is too harsh, though. No, it's not. I mean, she loves a black eyeliner, which only tells me, I don't know where ethnically she's from, but she's giving me like a Turkish Caucasus region like vibe. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was like Middle Eastern, but not maybe like half, and then giving us like Turkey or what's that Kardashian country? Al, not Algeria, not Albania. Where are they from? Where are the Kardashian, half of the Kardashian and the and what's his name's Serena's husband? Where are they from? What is that? Starts with an A. Oh, that ethnic group. It's giving me that. And so I'm just like, she loves a black liner, and I can't stop her from doing it. Armenia. Yeah, she's giving me that tease. Yes. That woman is not Turkish. I don't know. I'm just saying. She's giving me a vibe. Okay? She's giving me a Caucasus vibe. Okay, so she, while in her confessionals, ends up getting a call from Talsie. And so she goes upstairs in whatever room or space they're filming in, and she's talking to him, and he tells her that there's some kind of snafu. I don't quite remember what the snafu is, but I think it's like with his date or whatever. And so then all of a sudden the phone hangs up. And so she tells us that that means that they've gone on lockdown, that somebody in the prison has messed up and now everything is shut down. And so she's like really bummed out about it, which I could definitely understand, because she was planning on packing up and moving to Georgia. And they were like, girl, what are you going to do about your job? And she was just like, it's fine. I haven't thought about it, but it's okay. And I'm just like, well, if you can do whatever you do anywhere in the country, I support it. She's a grown woman. If she wants to take a step out and do this, do it. It's the same thing with like Angela or any of the grown women that are choosing to do this thing. Now, it hurts me when someone like Haley does it, because I'm like, you have your whole life ahead of you and you're making foolish choices. But a grown person, let the grown people do what they do. Okay? Let them do what they do. I support it. So she then, what was the other thing she tells us? That, the phone cuts off and there's that. Then he didn't know if he was going to be able to do all that. And then I think that's it. There's one other thing I'm forgetting, but that's fine. We can move on. So the next couple that we are going to talk about are these two fools. Now, I'm going to say this. Indy and her family are doing their best to get their own show. Because truthfully, their storyline is like, the mother has her own storyline. The fact that her brothers, this family is full speed ahead. They saw an opportunity and they're going to take it. Like I said before, if the mother gets a spinoff where she is bounty hunting, I'm watching it, because she is pure entertainment. Okay, she is solid, unadulterated entertainment, that mother. So they pack up their car and move from Baltimore to Ohio. it all feels really staged because I'm like, did y'all just really get into a like a Hyundai and a U-Haul and drive across the country? But anyways, maybe I don't understand quite where Ohio is compared to Baltimore. Maybe it's not across the country. Maybe if they had moved to Montana, that'd be more like across the country. I'm being dramatic, but moved a couple states over. And so they get there, and Indy's first thing is to have a conversation with Harry's sister. Harry's sister, who has on a brow and a red nail. Now, I didn't get any screenshots of her because I forgot at that point to do them. But what I'm saying is that this woman was plain faced, but what she did do was put on a brow and give us a nail. And it just elevated the entire boring look. It really just did. I mean, I feel naked. I just can't express how much I need a brow. Anyways, so she is looking at Indy because Indy's like, my psychic told me that Harry and I would be good together and to just move on over here to Ohio and to do what we got to do because everything's going to work out. And she really feels like Harry's family needs to be like her family and they should like take her in. Now, Harry's sister is like, nah, I don't know you and you are crazy. And the moment Indy says her psychic told her, the sister was out of that conversation and was like, you're a Looney Tune. I have nothing to do with it. Okay, I want nothing to do with this craziness. Because the sister's like, there's no reason for you to move here for this boy. You know, he's my brother, but I don't even really like him, and nor am I going to take you in. And when I heard that the rent was $500, I said, I need to move to Ohio. Every single time I hear about rent in other states, I want to cry. There is no way that you could get listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't got $1,500 and if you don't got like, you know, 5,000 to put down for a front, like you're not getting an apartment in California for $500. You're not getting that. And you have to at least spend $1,000. And if you're getting $1,000 is a shoebox. And where is that place? I would like to know. Oh my God, so upsetting. Anyways, so Indy takes her mother with her. And so her mother and her brother are in the car and they get to Ohio. And meanwhile, while Indy is with her sister-in-law or supposed sister-in-law, she's got her other sister in the motel taking care of Nakoa, the baby girl. And then her brother and her mother go to meet this retired cop to understand more about what Harry did to land himself into prison. And so what we discovered is that Harry and two other people rob this guy, grab him, kidnap him, force him to an ATM machine with a gun on him, and have him take money out and then try to take him to another space to get money out. But somebody intervenes and saves the situation. So it's really, really scary what they find out. And then this is Indy's fine ass brother. This man is so fine. I said, let's keep him on the screen. Why do we need to see anybody else? This fine man, ooh, look at him. Look at them eyes. Look at them green eyes. So fine. So fine. What are y'all saying? Just saying this in a very respectful way. Indy's brother is fine. Girl, he is so fine. Oh, he's so fine. He's so fine. Ooh. Harry got some pretty eyes. He really does. Why do you have to live in California? I mean, the whole family's here and I'm planning on having this baby by myself. So like, kind of, yeah. I don't I don't know if I would feel comfortable having my very first kid and then moving to a state that's cheaper. Yes, but then giving my kid to like a babysitter when I have parents who can do it, you know? So, yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do. Um, so, whew, girl, I don't understand how, what? I don't understand. Indy is a makeup artist, but let her mom walk. Wait, no. Indy is a makeup artist? On who? Well, if she's a makeup artist, then I'm a makeup artist. But I will say that Indy has the cheekbones, and so she's able to like do a really good highlighter on her cheekbones. Her eyelashes, she just needs to trim them because they were super aggressive. They were literally from here to here. Like she just like from here to here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, sis, can you just trim them? Can you trim a side? They don't have to be that big. They don't. It's aggressive. I feel attacked. I feel like you're like, Mama, down. Somebody needs to take care of Nicola while I go and meet with my sister-in-law. So sister-in-law thinks she's a Looney Tune, doesn't trust her, is kind of upset that, they're talking about getting married and having kids, her and Harry, to the point where she's like, oh, I'm gonna tell mama. I'm gonna tell my mama that you trying to get with Harry and have kids and get married. Like, and the sister's also like, I'm not gonna be here taking care of you and Harry. Like, and the whole time, India's like, yeah, I want to be. Yeah, you know that scene from Coming to America where the girl's like really excited in the nightclub? She's one of the many girls that they talk to that night. And she's like, I want to be a pop star. I want to be a rock star. And I want to produce my own films. I want to be in my own movies because I'm an actress. That is literally what Indy sounds like talking to the sister. And the sister's just like, and Indy's like, I think the conversation went well. I think I have a friend. I think we're going to get close. And it's just like, nah, it's not going to happen. So after that, Indy meets up with the mother and her brother at a convenience store in which the crime that Harry committed happened, and walks her through the entire thing. Like grabs her, snatches her up, drags her in the liquor store, like points a gun at like a fake gun at her head, and they're just reenacting this whole thing. And she's like, I don't know why you guys are like pulling me to and fro and doing whatever. You don't have to do all this because Harry's already told me what he did, and I feel like people can change. And whoop de whoop. I cannot believe Indy says she's a makeup artist with white like eyeshadow. I'm just stuck. I'm sorry. I had to like take a detour. This woman puts white eyeshadow here, which listen, it was a thing at some point, but it is no longer. And if you're going to do it, listen, do it right. Okay. If it's not Foxy Brown level of amazing, then I don't need to see it. Okay. If you aren't giving us a true Foxy Brown tease, I do not need to see white eyeshadow. Whew, it's crazy. What am I talking about? I just got distracted. I saw someone lives in Orange County and I got distracted. Okay, so Indy gets upset and she's like, okay, bye, y'all. I'm leaving. Get out of my way. And her brother and her mother are like, really? Really? You're leaving, Indy? And I'm just like, this is where the acting got bad, because it was a good idea. It was a good idea. But once she decided to leave and her mother was like, get out the car. Get your butt out the car. I said, mother, you have no jurisdiction here. Like, if she doesn't get out of the car the first time you say it, she's not getting out of the car. And so Indy's like, I don't know what they're trying to stage and do whatever, but I'm full speed ahead because my psychic said. And that's where she's at. I wonder if her family's going to stay in Ohio or are they going to eventually go? I mean, are they going to go back? I imagine the mom wants to stay there until Harry gets out. But the truth is, they don't know how long he's going to be in that halfway house. So, and then we got a little bit of intel from that cop about I wrote it down. What is it called? The cop says that Harry might belong to a notorious group called the Heartless Felons. That's what that gang is called, the Heartless Felons. And I don't want to talk about any gang names because I don't want any like former gang members to come after me. Cleveland, Ohio is like where Bone Thugs and Harmony are from. And so I imagine it's pretty rough and tough in Cleveland, Ohio, even though I feel like when I think of Cleveland, Ohio, I truly think his name is Cleveland Brown. Like that's what I think of, the Cleveland show. Anyways, so wow. A heartless felon. That is what. So she's going to be on the lookout for any tattoos on his neck with a heart, so she can identify him as a heartless felon, which is the name of a group, which is the name of a gang. The Heartless Felons. Who said that? Where were they all sitting around like, man, we got to make up a gang. Yeah, man. What we going to be called? What we going to be called? We going to be called like the Who Bangers. We going to be called like, what's our name? 24th Street Mafia. What we gonna be called? Like Heartless Felons, nigga. Heartless Felons. Was there a vote? Was there a vote? Did they vote? Did they vote for the name Heartless Felons? decided that was the name? Was who decided that Heartless Felons was a name that would strike fear into anybody who heard it? Nah, where you from? Heartless Felons, nigga. Heartless. What are their colors? What are their colors? Because the Latin Kings of New York are yellow and black. What are the Heartless Felons? Are they like pink and white? Are they red and white? No, no. Who took a vote? Heartless Felons. Oh God, please don't let me get. I'm too far from Cleveland to worry about it. Okay, anyways, let's move on because I have Love Off the Grid next. So we've got Ty. Now, Ty is upset because Miss Boston has put her nudes out on the internet. And Miss Boston is petty for that because she says that she did it because she wanted to let, I don't know, girl, Ty know that she had access to Hottie's inbox. And she just wanted to be petty and show that she could to like let her know that she had the upper hand. I don't know. It's just like weird woman on woman crime. You know, I don't like woman on woman crime. Especially when a no good ass person who is in prison, who's never getting out, is at the center of it. So Ty is at her homegirl's shop, hair salon. And it looks like this is the homegirl that hooked Ty up with Hottie. So Boston and the homegirl know each other. So the homegirl's in the middle. So she's at the shop waiting for Boston to show up. But Boston is taking too long. And so Ty gets a little worried because she's feeling like, one, she's not going to sit around and wait for this woman. Two, what if this woman comes with a heater or a group of girls? And so she's not about to sit up there and get jumped because in her mind, she's too pretty for all that. But she's pissed because she even runs up on a little girl who is not even Boston at all. She runs outside. She's like, is that her? Is that her? She's looking at the cameras because the outside of the shop has like every angle of security camera. And she runs outside and she's like, what's your name? And the girl's like, Mary. And she's like, oh, okay. Hey, Mary. Hey, go on ahead and go in. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I was just like, girl, you about to run up on anybody? So she feels like she's waiting there too long and she's not about it. She's like, we're going to have to meet on my turf. I'm not doing this. But I'm about to beat her up. Like, I'm about to fight her. And so she ends up leaving the shop. And then a few minutes later, Miss Boston shows up. And we see Miss Boston. She cute. But Miss Boston is like, no, I've been with Hottie forever. And so I need Ty to know that she's just a trick. And that she's just she is just an old granny being used. And that's when I said, granny at 37? Oh, you trying to fight. Oh, you trying to fight. And I give Ty permission to bust Boston all up in her head. Because you're not about to sit up here and call me granny. I mean, unless she is. I mean, you know, you could be a granny at 37 if you had your kid at like 15 and they had their kid at 15. That means you be a granny at 30. So it's possible. Girl, she ran after that stranger. I said, Jesus, girl, sit down. Relax yourself. So she just posted those nudes to be messy. And I thought that was rude. I'm just like, don't be posting people's nudes. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate because you wouldn't want that done to you. So I understand where Ty is coming from in this whole scenario. But again, she was just trying to run up on everybody and it didn't make any sense. Giselle says, don't worry. She has a razor up underneath her tongue and Vaseline. She was ready. She was. Girl, I knew a girl who actually had that happen to her. Somebody sliced her face. She had a scar from here to here. And I said, is this the 80s? When she told me somebody actually cut her with a razor blade, I said, is this the 80s? Are niggas just like, women just like swatting at each other these days with razor blades? Oh, it could be me. It could be me. Oh, Giselle, we can absolutely say scripted. Yeah. Ty's whole thing is scripted. The whole thing. She's bringing the girls the drama entertainment. The only thing that bothers me is that the drama and the entertainment is her fighting with another woman. And I think that's why I have a hard time with the Real Housewives and that franchise. Like, I am not interested in women fighting women over men or over stupid stuff. And they fight each other all the time. Real Housewives, they're not fighting each other over men, but they're fighting over each other over who said what. And there's always one that's lying. Little Ashley from Real Housewives of Potomac just being messy. There's always just one flitting back and forth. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you told me that she wore jeans. I didn't tell you that she wore jeans. I told you that she wore jeggings. And I'm like, so we're fighting over jeans and jeggings? We're fighting over a little bit of spandex? I can't be here for this drama. I can't do it. I can't do it. So for me, it's not entertainment. I think that the source of drama in Ty's segment needs to come from somewhere else. Like maybe if Boston had his kids, and maybe if Ty were a little bit more like nice. Because Ty was hyped from the beginning. And then she kind of calmed down, but then Boston threw up the nudes. And then like now it's just like, Boston, you're being messy. And she gonna call her a granny? Like it's too much. It's too much like black woman on black woman crime for me. I'm not here for it. How dare Wall call my jeans jeggings? But it's just like it's just too silly for me. It's too silly. So I'd rather get back to the drama between her. I want to get more into the fact that she has like a whole like wish board of men. That's what I want to get back to. Like her whole like how many guys she's talking to. Just girl, let Hottie go and get another person. And I also find it very odd that this man's name is Hottie. Like I don't want him to have the name Hottie. Like let it be something else. Because I think I'm talking about that girl from Flavor of Love who thought herself Beyonce. Am I not wrong when I say Hottie? Do you not think of the girl who said that she was Beyonce? And Tiffany New York Pollard was like, "You are delusional." I mean, that was some of the listen. I know I just said I don't like black woman on black woman crime, but let me tell you, Flavor of Love, season one, both seasons with Tiffany New York Pollard on it was quality trash television at the beginning, the pure essence. You know what I'm saying? These hoes is running around acting up because they saw New York do it. You know what I'm saying? They saw Tiffany Pollard doing it. And we watched it. We was there in 2001 and we watched it and we took up everything. We were just like, boy. And then when he got his like spinoff or he went on another show. No. Was he on that show first? No, he was on some show, Flavor Flav, with Brigitte Nielsen. And she's like, oh, Flavor. No, Flavor, don't do that, Flavor. Flavor. Y'all, do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember Brigitte Nielsen and Flavor Flav on whatever MTV reality show they were on? And she was like, Flavor. Flavor. Come here, Flavor. Those two were so crazy together. Flavor. And then he got his own spinoff. Flavor Flav. And then we met Pumpkin who spit on New York. And then there was Hottie who's like, the people say I look like Beyonce. Oh, I mean, so many memes of Tiffany just sitting with the sunglasses on. And then she got her own spinoff. Okay, I can't go into it, you guys. She called him Fufu. Flavor. So funny. It was so funny. Surreal Life. Is that what it was called? Oh my God. She's like a model. She was married or with Sylvester Stallone, and she was actually in Rocky 4 or something as like one of the like antagonists, like German side. Oh my God. Flavor. Oh, and Hoops. Yes. And Delicious. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you for understanding. We're coming together. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys here because in about 20 minutes, I'm going to go live to talk about Love Off the Grid. So if you have time, just go watch that. Was Hottie the one who cooked him the raw chicken? Yes, Tasha. Remember she put it in the microwave? Yes. I wish that I had access to, I feel like I want to rewatch them and then recap them. Just if I had time. If I had time, I would go back and watch Flavor Flav season 1 and just recap it. She had a baby with like 50 and she was in, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what you guys want. But anyways, no. The girl who spit on Tiffany was Pumpkin. That was a white girl. Whew. Good guys, that was good. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for those of you who are joining but have not said anything. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you in Love Off the Grid. So go ahead and watch that. And y'all have a fantastic week. Remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. People say I look like Beyonce.